So there we are. We have seen two videos on adoption and one on maintenance, and in my today's class I am completing another lecture on maintenance. With that we are covering section number 1 to 28 of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act in total videos with less than 30 minutes of total watch time. That's the beauty of this particular act. There are two more sections which will be totally irrelevant, which I am not going to cover. In my today's class, I am starting from section number 23. Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari, and to know all about Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, all you need to do is go to my playlist Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, see all the 4 videos along with 2 videos on maintenance from CRPC, which is from section number 125 to 128. Let's get into section number 23 now. Section number 23 discusses about amount of maintenance. We need to understand this particular section in 3 major parts. First being the right of the court, second being the maintenance of wives, children and parents, and last being the maintenance of dependents. Now, what is the right of the court? Court has a discretion to declare or decline maintenance after giving due consideration to both the parties. Now, while giving maintenance to wives, children or parents, it will see the position and status of both the parties, and it will also see what are the major requirement or basic requirement of the applicant. It will also see if applicant is already living separately, whether he or she has reasonable ground to do so, and it will also check whether applicant has some property or some other source which is already sufficient to maintain himself or herself. In that case, it will give the judgment accordingly, and it will also check how many dependents are there. All this will happen when it comes to maintenance of wives, children and parents. Now let's try understand about dependents. As far as maintenance amount for dependents are concerned, court will check several factors before deciding the amount. It will check the total property available from the deceased, and it will see if there is any debts connected to such property. If any debts, the debts will be cleared first, and it will check if there are any wills available. If there are wills, then the wills will be given due consideration. Then it will check the basic requirement for the claimants, and it will also check the relationship between the two parties, and the past relationship also will be considered, and it will check whether the applicant has sufficient source to survive himself or herself, like the property available or the source of income available for the parties, and it will check how many such dependents are there. It will check all this aspect, and after that it will decide the amount of maintenance for each party. That's all about maintenance for dependents. In this slide, I am discussing all the other important provisions from Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act. All of them are very important and sensitive. Please listen to me very carefully. Section number 24 says the claimant should be Hindu. If he or she converts into any other religion, immediately they lose the right of asking any maintenance. That's all about section 24. Section 25 gives the right to the court to alter the amount of maintenance based on the circumstances and scenario. For example, A and B were husband and wife, and A had very less income coming from his current job, and court says he has to pay rupees 5,000 to his wife B as monthly maintenance. After some time, A gets a better job. In such case, B can apply to the court asking for more maintenance. That is possible, and court can alter accordingly. Section number 26 discusses about the debts to have priority. For example, if anybody is deceased and if he has some property, first priority will be given towards the payment of debts. Only after that, the remaining property will be considered for the payment of maintenance. Section number 27 discusses for maintenance when be a charge. Now, maintenance amount coming from a property, and such property cannot be owned from such dependent who is getting maintenance from the same property. To do that, he should either have a will or agreement or any decree from the court. Otherwise, the person who is getting some maintenance amount from a particular property cannot be a charge of the same property. That is very important. And the last part discusses about effect of transfer of property. If the transferee is aware that such property is used for any kind of maintenance to dependents, then he will get the liability if he has the notice, or if there is any such transfer happened with a gratuitous manner. In that case also, the transferee will become liable to pay the maintenance. That brings an end to this particular law. I thoroughly enjoyed covering Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, and if you are going through all the 4 videos that I have given along with the Criminal Procedure Code, you will definitely score whatever question comes from this particular law. With that confidence, I am concluding this session. I enjoyed. I hope you guys also have enjoyed. If you have, please subscribe my channel. Please like, share and comment my videos. All the very best for your exams. And if you want to watch the same content in Hindi, please subscribe my other channel, Kachi Hindi Pakki Law. All the very best and thank you so much.